Alright, what's going on people? Welcome back to the channel. I am Aiden and today we are watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Season 3 Episode 6. Been a busy day for me so far, you know, doing my accounts, working with the accountant, getting that sort of stuff done. And I definitely could do with a laugh, you know. One of those days. Last episode was great. The Aluminium Monster and Fatty Magoo. It's probably up there with one of my favourites so far, I think. I really did enjoy the interactions between the different characters. And I mean, like people said in the comments, this episode really does kind of open your eyes to their past. You know, we heard about how, obviously, Dee tricked the priest into doing certain things, so she was already that kind of person. Obviously, probably brought on from her condition of being, I guess, partially disabled at the time, and being referred to as the Aluminium Monster. I mean, what a horrible, horrible name. I was thinking about it after the episode. Those two nicknames, Aluminium Monster and Fatty Magoo. I mean, Aluminium Monster is so much worse than Fatty Magoo. I mean, Fatty Magoo, based on your weight, okay, it's not a nice thing, but in a way it's manageable. Whereas Aluminium Monster, first of all, you know, you're referring to her as kind of like a robot in what is already something she's very self-conscious about, and then referring to her as a monster. A monster. I mean, of course she turned out the way she did. And we saw in how vindictive she was when it came to her friend. You know, telling her all these sweet nothings as they're growing up to try and push her down. I mean, I suppose, like I said, similar to how they all treat each other as a gang of friends, where they're not really friendly with each other, they're trying to step on each other to make themselves feel better. You know, like Aluminium Monster and Fatty Magoo weren't friends for the friendship, they were just two survivors who happened to stick together. It's really interesting when you think about it like that. We learnt a bit about Charlie and his fantasies about female drawings, or drawings of women. I mean, he should join a life drawing class if he wants to see that. I remember doing a life drawing class when I was about 16. We had to do one, and it was this rather obese older woman. I think that's a polite way of putting it. I was fairly scarred at that point. You know, the first naked person I had seen at that time was just happened to be her, which wasn't a pleasant experience. But yes, if you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like rating and subscribe to stay up to date when I upload next. Comment down below what you think about this episode and get involved in the discussion. Also, if you are interested in the full-length reaction to this show or any other shows and movies that I watch, you can find that in the Patreon in the description. Along with that, you can get access to early access, which is kind of hit and miss right now, to be honest with you. But my goal for the new year is to get a lot more active with the channel. You know, react to a lot more movies and get more on track with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Alright, yeah. Let's go.
He knew that if the Gooks were to get their hands on the watch, they would take it.
Ah, doing impressions.
Idea what you
Poor impressions.
Christopher Walken. Sound like
Christopher Walken, isn't that Winnie the Pooh? Winnie the Pooh? Christopher Walken. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
guys! I got some news, some terrible news. We got a huge problem.
Can we stop for a second?
That
and talk about
Terminator?
this?
What?
What's with that jacket?
I was gonna wait on that.
Yeah, you probably should cover that right now because that is odd. It looks like a school shooter.
I look like Lorenzo Lamas, and women find it irresistible.
Well, that part's just simply not true.
Yeah, definitely not nowadays.
Delicious, amazing
microbrew?
It's amazing. They throw all the skunk beer into a trash can and then they sell it for $10 a glass.
Look, the point is,
Damn, people buy that, don't they? I suppose at the end of the bar crawl, everyone's absolutely pissed up the wall anyway. They'll drink anything.
And I will make this year's talent show the best talent show ever.
Yeah, of course, and she let it happen.
they're North Koreans.
That's the bad Korean.
Yeah, that's the
sneaky bad
It's
Korean.
a terrible. The ones on the top and they sneak down.
Are they?
I don't know if the North Koreans are getting through to the US, are they? I can't imagine that's happening that often. Often enough for them to make their own bar anyway. The gang solves the North Korea situation. Okay. Right. I wonder what solutions they're going to come up with. How to stop the inevitable nuke. I can't think Charlie and Frank, and I guess the rest of the gang, are going to come up with anything that's going to be remotely useful to, I guess current politics, really.
That's enough.
No.
That's enough moonshine, Frank.
No.
Look, we don't want people to go blind.
You can never have enough moonshine.
Oh, there's the moonshine. So I always thought moonshine was very sweet anyway. Like a lemon kind of. I guess the lemon's bitter, ain't it? But
Maybe so, but we do have a secret weapon.
the duster. Yeah, you managed to hide away with that. It's not going to attract any attention to you.
That would have been a lot better if I was wearing a duster, dude. It doesn't fit you. It's too big for you. That's why.
Honestly, I feel like it would actually look better on Charlie, wouldn't it? He seems like the kind of guy to wear a duster like that.
Well, don't hold on that because we want to try the micro beers. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
It looks delicious, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, what's in it? That's the thing. I don't even know what you're drinking, Korea. You know,
What do you mean? Like they're enriching it? Are they enriching it?
enriching it with what? What? Some kind of voodoo? What? I don't know what he's expecting.
Look at all these people, man. They're like,
They're like brainwashed.
They're being brainwashed.
Notice how they're all happy and smiling because
And how
they're
old was
drinking.
I mean, they've never experienced those kind of emotions in their bar, have they? So, happy people.
Oh shit! Look at that door, dude. See that door right there? One marked pirate. You think a pirate lives in there?
A pirate.
I see a door marked private.
Charlie,
is that the door you're talking
dumbass.
about?
I mean, they'd probably win their bar crawl if they had pirates.
Here we go. What's wrong? Come on, open it.
It's locked. All right, I'm gonna try this out.
What is that? Your apartment key?
Yeah, see, it's gonna work.
That's not gonna work. Why not? We're not at your apartment, shithead.
Well, how many possible lock combinations
Oh,
could there be?
so
dude?
many, dude. Like,
Come on. And it's going to work, ain't it, though? Right? It's going to work. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, I know, like, Yale has, like, 100 kind of different locks, don't they? So, 100 different keys, sorry. So, eventually it'll work.
spin kick. Yeah.
You think you can do it?
Sure. Okay. Sons of. All right. I'm gonna kick. You ran.
Go.
It's doing it in the middle of the bar and in the restaurant. People are watching. Oh, what the fuck are they doing?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right. We're gonna do that some more, but let's get some more of that rich.
They're so unaware.
Orange, of course.
Orange is much more threatening than yellow.
No, that's an old system that doesn't
elevate
work
me.
anymore.
You go
Clearly,
from
yellow
to
is more
orange
threatening
to
than orange.
red. Go yellow.
Frank, this is orange. Are you seeing this?
Red.
This is yellow.
Red.
This is
I mean, you can't fault his reasoning, can you? I mean, yellow is pretty much the sign of the nuclear symbol, isn't it? Yellow and black, so that's more fearful. Especially talking about North Korea.
Why you people at my door?
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Good. Hello.
Yeah. Are you the owner?
I owner. I'm Mr. Kim.
Okay, good. Well,
Kim? No.
Yes, I'm Mr. Kim.
wow, you should really do something different with your hair because
Yeah, kind of got the whole Elvis thing going on. It doesn't really suit you, but... I mean, who's the guy who did the Gangnam Style? Because he dressed like that, didn't he? Is that Psy? PSY? Don't know.
Right there, buddy.
Every Asian know martial arts?
Well, they have to learn it when they grow up.
That's
It's like
right.
school.
Body tombero to go. You gotta. Yes. Bombero to go.
What's that about? What's that about? Hey, that's their way in. That's their way in.
Okay.
I beer, you trash.
I trash. Yeah.
Body to go.
As a secret spy, you gotta find your way. What's she doing? They just became lovers.
Holy shit, bro! Did you see that?
Oh, I think
She made
it's fucked.
a meaningful gesture towards me.
She made.
Towards you. Why would it be to you, Dennis? You didn't have anything to do with that whole conversation, so.
But the dog was buried by the bright sunlight, and the old man died in his sleep last night, and the young girl.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, stop your screeching. Batting heat.
I wanted to pluck out my eyes and jam them into my ears. I wanted to pummel you with a manhole cover. There is no point to you.
That is very harsh, but also true. Also.
And I liked it, what you had on your fingers. And your hair is so... It's like a guy has a bulb in front of it.
She sounds like she's been drinking for the past 40 years, and it does not sound great. Oh, they're drinking their special brew. That's right. And it's absolutely spiked to hell with moonshine. Isn't moonshine like 90% alcohol? See, I was actually thinking about getting myself one as well, to be honest. A duster. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 quite a lot. And I kind of want an outfit from there, you know?
Okay. Good.
Oh shit, she ran away.
What are you doing here?
I follow you home. Because
Oh, okay.
I like you.
Creepy. Creepy.
Nice. Good, because I knew that.
He just found himself a young girlfriend, apparently.
So you saw me eat that hot pocket I found in the garbage?
Yes.
Any thoughts on that?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Found his soulmate, apparently.
Hello there, Dennis. It's Charlie. How you doing? Hey, you're never gonna guess who showed up in my... It's a very good guess. Congratulations. But the point is that I've defeated you at this little game of hearts and minds, so that... No, don't come over. No, dude, I don't...
You come over and ruin his chances. Please don't come over.
Dude, I just don't want you coming... God damn it! No! Why did I call him?
Yeah, you should call him afterwards, then you can brag. Or that's not exactly a bragging situation, is it?
This bars. It's not your stupid recipe.
You terrible actress.
Oh, but that's a real dig to her, ain't it, though?
Your breath smell like vomit.
Okay, but I can laugh. I can take it like
know.
Get around that, can't you? Oh no, D. Please don't do it.
What is it?
Opera still stand?
Oh, it does though, don't it? It does.
Turn right back around, man, because she's in love with me, dude.
Yeah, I doubt that.
We have so much...
So wrapping his old dirty sock around her face. Okay, she is actually really young, isn't she? She looks like she's 12.
Is it sticky? It's like there's candy and beer in
How
your
is it
mouth,
sticky?
there's
From
cigarettes.
candy and beer?
I don't know.
This is bullshit. Clearly there's some kind of a language barrier thing happening here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this shirt off and finish this thing once and for all, Charles.
Charlie, he smells like dog fart.
A dog fart, that is disgusting. All the embarrassment. It's like the first time he's actually been rejected after he'd taken the shirt off. In the show, at least. Oh no, she did it. No, she did that. Oh, they really are kind of...
Am I
kind of. I was gonna say, yeah, it definitely didn't look like great conditions, does it? Some kind of sweatshop back there.
Because I'm trying to get my mojo back. Look, Charlie and I have been competing over the same Korean chick, and he's like totally winning.
Why are you wearing my duster with no shirt?
This is the perfect combination.
It completely ruining it. I mean, to be fair, it does look better without the shirt. I would agree.
Right on the women's tops. We get a better look at their talents if their shirts are wet.
Wet t-shirt contest. I like that.
Wait, Frank. We could use the girls that are here. They don't even know they're contestants.
You can't just play.
Yeah, that's is that sexual assault or is that harassment? I don't know the terms.
We are so happy, and do you know why? We just got
I feel so
engaged.
uncomfortable.
You guys just got engaged? Yes! Yes! Now we're engaged! All right, do you want to ask me?
Not knowing her age makes me very uncomfortable, I've got to be honest.
To catch what Sun Lee was wearing?
White tank top.
A white tank top, exactly. I was thinking we could talk Charlie into having her enter the wet t-shirt contest.
I hope to God she's not underage. Especially now they're going to be spraying beer on her. I mean, end of this episode, they all will end up in prison. Or not, actually, because at least here in the UK, no one seems to get actually in trouble for that sort of stuff. So.
Bonnie American is dirty, dirty whore. She
No.
brings much shame to herself and country.
Great, good work, D.
Yeah, she really did great. Oh.
You whore?
Yeah, she is, yeah. Whorring about a little bit.
My daughter, San Lee, she is missing.
Korean broad?
Oh shit. That's her daughter. That's why they were arguing like that.
What you talking about? You sick freak! San Lee only 12 years old.
12! 12! That's so much work. I think I said 12, didn't I, actually? I thought she did. Shit. Oh, no, no, no. Wet t-shirt contests with a 12-year-old.
We come to enjoy you. You make sun and moon in the sky. The earth is spinning.
It sounds like a song in, like, CBeebies or something.
All right, everybody, 3!
No, no, stop it, stop it. Oh, he's gonna get the splash. Yeah. It's definitely not the view that people want, is it? But for the greater good. For the greater good.
Son of a bitch! That wet t-shirt contest is off!
Why?
She's only 12 years old!
What? She's 12?
12, Charlie!
Jesus. Yeah. That's why she connected most with Charlie, because he's mentally a 12-year-old himself.
I didn't even kiss that girl, like nothing happened.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good.
I can't
Good.
believe you banged a toothless busboy.
Never gonna live it down, eh? Yeah. Completely played by the Koreans, eh? You know, I had a big feeling in the pit of my stomach that she was going to be young, and I think I even said in the reaction 12. Like, Jesus, how do you mess that up? How do you confuse an adult with a 12-year-old? There's such a big difference between those ages. I mean, I can understand the confusion with later ages, because I don't know if anyone has played I think there's an Instagram page that, you know, guess the age. And it's, you gotta see the age of the different pictures that get brought up. And it is next to impossible to actually predict the correct age. You know, someone can look like a 24-year-old woman, turns out she's 14, or she could be a 14-year-old, or she looks like a 14-year-old and turns out to be 30, you know. I feel like nowadays with, I guess, the vast amount of makeup and things like that, you know, a lot of people are starting to look the same, so it's kind of hard to it's hard to pin down the correct age. So you've got to make sure, you know, check the ID. Believe your gut. Your gut says something wrong, it probably is. So I even say for myself, you know, I've had facial hair since I was 14, you know, so people have always mixed me up with being older than I actually am. When I started university a few years ago, you know, I was hanging around with the older crowd for the class, who were between, you know, late 20s and early 40s, that kind of age. And it wasn't until a few weeks in when they asked my age, and I was 21 at the time, and I'm completely dumbfounded by that point, you know. I don't think I particularly sound like a young person. I think I'm fairly well educated, at least for the age, then, you know, mentally mature. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Or, I mean, do I? I suppose less so now when you know, when I've shaved. But, you know, usually I'm rocking a full beard, so I don't know. Or, do I have a young face? I don't know. I'm not sure if I've actually shared my age on this channel so far. So, if you could guess, let's do that then. How old do you think I look? And how old do you think I actually am, you know? I think it'd be interesting to see if people can actually figure that out without looking back and seeing if I've said it before, which I probably have. You know, honestly, with this episode, I thought they were going to go a bit more racy with it. You know, they did a few stereotypes, you know, all Asians know martial arts, which, was it martial arts or was it just being shoved out a door? I don't know. See, I'm not sure about the history of North and South Korea. Like, when did it start getting bad? I know, obviously, it's Kim Jong-un now. It was his father before. Is it Kim Jong-il? Was he just as bad? You know, with his petty threats and nuclear bombs and stuff like that. I mean, from what I've heard, there's some, you know, horrific things going on in North Korea. Like, who was the girl who went on to Joe Rogan's podcast? Was it Yao Parks, maybe? I'm not sure. I remember she described having someone who was lying there with their guts spilled out, still alive, you know, rats and stuff clawing at it, and while that horrifying stuff is going on, the kids are just running around and playing because they're so used to this sort of stuff that it wasn't anything special. It was just a Tuesday for them, you know. An absolutely horrifying thing to grow up with, you know. When you've got the royalty up at the top who are living amazing lives, aren't they? Completely lavishly. Yeah, it's horrible, really. Honestly, I don't think I picked up on the gang actually solving the North Korean situation. Well, I suppose maybe I read into it wrong. It wasn't solving North Korea's situation, or the situation with North Korea. It was just that the bar, I guess, or the pub, whatever you want to call it, was owned by Koreans, and it was the situation, their situation with the Koreans, you know. And they didn't really solve it in the first place. Yes, they did their reconnaissance over at the Koreans' place, tried to bust down the door without even thinking about how other people are going to view that situation. Somehow, they're so in their own heads, aren't they? In their own minds. They just don't see or understand what it looks like to other people. I suppose, if anything, Dee was the one, despite having slept with a sweaty, disgusting old man, she found how they are living in that restaurant. Like, that is rough. That sort of stuff's happening in America. I mean, surely that's got to be illegal. You know, you've got your 20 staff members all living in the same room in the back of the place. You're not allowed to leave. I mean, that's what the sex traffickers do, right? I remember watching a documentary about it where they'll bring someone from Lithuania, take away all of their ability to speak with the outside world, like their passport, their phones and wallets and things like that. They don't speak the language, so they can't ask for help. Trapped in their room where they are forced to sleep with people. It's a rough world, really. It's a rough world out there, ain't it? But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think about this episode, and yes, I'll see you guys later.